The other morning, I was thinking about our bodies. The way we are created is so intricate and detailed and precise. The placement of our body structures and parts was intentional and for good purpose. The hair placement on our body was purposeful and for our protection. Did you know that our eyebrows are placed in such a way that it diverts the sweat coming from our forehead so that it doesn't get into our eyes? And let's talk about sweat. Sweat is our natural way of cooling our bodies. Now, there's been this lifelong debate between evolutionary theorists and creationists. I'm sure you know my stance, but if not, I believe that God created man and woman in his likeness and in his image, and that we're not here by happenstance or because of some big bang out in the universe. Creationism isn't what today's lesson is about, but it was worth mentioning because today we're talking about your part in the kingdom of God. A foundational principle of God's kingdom is that everything belongs to him. In the book of Job, it explains that the Lord gives and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Everything we have, including our lives, our gifts, our talents, and our blessings all come from God. Understanding this principle is the first step in learning to trust him with everything that we have, including our goals and our dreams. Although surrendering ourselves to be wholly used by God can be challenging, it's totally worth it. In today's parable, we see that when we invest our talents into God's kingdom, the talents are multiplied and are used according to his perfect will. In Matthew 24, we learn of the servants who received various amounts of talents. Two went and multiplied those talents and used them according to God's will, while the other one kept his talent and did nothing with it. The one who did nothing with his talent had it taken away, whereas those who multiplied their talents were gifted with even more. When we are faithful to invest, nurture, and multiply what God gives us, then he will bless us with more. Now, how does this relate to us? Well, consider yourselves and all of the gifts and talents that God has given you. How are you utilizing those gifts? Romans 11:36 says that we were created by God and for God's glory. Are you burying those gifts that God gave you and not using them to lead others to Christ? Well, today I encourage you to take a look at the gifts and talents that God has blessed you with and see how you can begin to use them for the betterment of God's kingdom. God bless you.